Hey guys, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Tech Talk at the Cafe, where we look at and welcome new advancements in technology with open arms. I'm your host, Brandon Barnett. Today's topic is about new battery technology being developed by RFNav, a cool high-tech firm on the East Coast. You know, the big talk these days is about electric vehicles. It's everywhere you turn. By 2025, General Motors will have 30 electrified vehicles on the market. Mercedes will only offer electric vehicles, and Toyota will have 70 electrified vehicles. All Ford passenger vehicles in Europe will be battery-powered by mid-2026. Furthermore, California has announced all cars sold in the state must be electric by the year 2035. The key technology for electric vehicles is the battery. So I'm curious to know what is new about the batteries driving this space. I know it's not the sexiest topic, but advancements in battery technology will enable the automotive space. And these advancements will make our lives much easier in other aspects as well. Like, those cell phones that we're constantly having to charge because we're on them 24/7. And that's how I came across RFNav Inc., a small startup in Maryland, and our guest, RFNav CEO Jim Shunduve. RFNav has a revolutionary new battery design concept involving ultrasound. Jim, welcome to Tech Talk at the Cafe.
Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm looking forward to our discussion.
Now, Jim, I'm no expert on batteries. One thing I do know is that battery life seems to degrade over time. I've noticed that with my cell phone. And my kids would definitely attest to this because they are constantly charging them, especially after watching all those TikTok videos.
Yes, indeed. Well, while our technology can be applied to cell phone batteries, we are really focused on the batteries for electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles. Our innovation uses ultrasound to improve batteries in 4 key ways. First, it extends the lifetime of the battery. Second, it will help keep the distance the car can travel on a single charge the same after 2 years as it was when the car was new. Today, that distance degrades over time. Third, our technology is safer. It will help prevent batteries in the cars from catching on fire. Finally, with ultrasound, we can refurbish and repurpose batteries that will have otherwise reached the end of their useful life. This is critical for the electric vehicle manufacturers.
Oh, that would be awesome. I must admit, there's part of me that wishes my kids' phones wouldn't last as long as they do. It's the only way I can pry their fingers from their phones. Only kidding. Here at Tech Talk at the Cafe, we embrace new technology with open arms. Even TikTok.
To add further context, our innovations address key issues faced by the automotive companies as they transition their fleets from internal combustion engines to electric motor-driven vehicles. You see, in Europe, the electric vehicle manufacturers are required to take back the batteries from the customer at the end of the car's service life. Then, they are required to recycle those batteries, and they must meet specific efficiency metrics as part of this recycling process. The same type of legislation is being drafted in the United States at both the state and federal levels. Therefore, the automotive industry is highly motivated to develop solutions that extend the battery life and offer effective refurbishment of those batteries. As we like to say, the least expensive battery to recycle is a battery that does not need to be recycled at all. RFNav is solving this problem. Also, to compete with internal combustion engines, the distance the car can travel on a single charge should be the same as the distance the car can travel on a tank of gas, and that distance should not get less as the car gets older. Our technology helps keep the batteries in the same condition as when new, and if the batteries can be kept in the same condition as new, the resale price of the car will be higher, thus increasing the number of potential customers interested in buying the car either as new or as a used vehicle.
Oh, wow. You mentioned safety. How will the RFNav innovations improve safety?
In certain batteries, such as lithium-anode batteries, there are abnormal growths that occur during the charge cycle. These abnormal growths are called dendrites. The dendrites look like little tree branches, and they have various shapes, including moss-like and whisker-like and bulk protrusions. It is these dendrites that reduce battery capacity over time and that can cause fires. RFNav's ultrasound technology inhibits the formation of the dendrites and neutralizes them so in case they do happen to grow, they will not be a danger to either battery life or possibility of causing a fire.
Jim, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a game changer.
You're not wrong. This new technology from RFNav will have a significant impact on many different industries. As I mentioned, our initial focus is for the batteries in electric vehicles, but the same technology can be applied to batteries in smartphones, watches, and laptops. And the forthcoming battery-powered air taxi fleets will also greatly benefit from the increased range and reduced cost if they employ our technology in their systems.
So, do you patent your technology, and where are you going with it?
Our U.S. patent was issued on October 26 of 2021. So now we are assembling an R&D team to build the first prototypes to prove out our approach. We've got world-class battery scientists, physicists, and engineers on board to pursue this effort.
Wow. When do you think you could have a prototype/demo?
In less than a year.
Any thoughts on the additional cost over the standard battery cell?
Our goal is to obtain a design with an attractively low cost to make this technology viable for the commercial battery market space. Our technology will be invisible to the battery consumer. They'll never know that it's there.
So, where do you want to be in 5 years with your tech?
Our approach will result in a major fork in battery cell design. I haven't mentioned it yet, but our technology can also be deployed in homes with battery backups for solar power and wind power. In short, the total available market for our technology is very, very significant.
Man, this is so exciting. How can folks get more info or contact you?
Search for RFNav as in radio frequency navigation. That's RFNav.com, rfnav.com.
Jim, we look forward to having you back for more on what you and RFNav are doing in the battery space. But from your website, I see that you folks are also into autonomous vehicles as well. We want to hear about what you're doing in that space too.
I will be glad to. First, let me give you a hint. As you know, cameras play the biggest role in self-driving cars today. Unfortunately, cameras cannot see in bad weather, such as heavy fog or snowfall. An RFNav imaging radar can operate in conjunction with the cameras to make self-driving cars much safer in bad weather. Laser radar, or LiDAR, is also used in self-driving cars, but it is also impaired in bad weather. The RFNav imaging radar has the same resolution as LiDAR, yet can operate in all weather conditions, so the RFNav radar will replace LiDAR for autonomous vehicle navigation as it matures. So, for all these reasons, we're extremely enthusiastic about our high-resolution radar technology for self-driving cars. We will also find homes and delivery trucks, air taxis, ships, drones, agricultural equipment like tractors, and robots. The future is very exciting for RFNav.